I spoke to Labour MSP Monica Lennon just before we came on air.
I fear that the behaviour of the UK Tory government isn't about defending women and girls. It's about causing more division, and it puts equalities and human rights at risk for all of us.
Scottish Labour, though, put out a statement in shadow Scottish Secretary Ian Murray's name with a kind of different tack, and they've said these issues are too important to be reduced to the usual constitutional fight. And he goes on to accuse both governments of political posturing. And another quote, trans rights and women's rights should not be used as an excuse for SNP Tory attrition warfare. Do you agree with that?
I've made it very clear that I believe that the intervention from the UK Labour leader, Keir Starmer, is unhelpful, it's ill-informed, and my colleague Ian Murray, who you've mentioned, is a member of Keir Starmer's shadow cabinet. Ian Murray is not a member of the Scottish Labour MSP group. And as you know, the position of Scottish Labour, which reflects our manifesto, is to back the Gender Recognition Reform Bill, and that's what we did in the Scottish Parliament. So the intervention from Keir Starmer and some colleagues, not all, many Labour MPs in Westminster have been in touch, and I heard some in the Commons speaking earlier on, who are equally worried and dismayed about the UK government's behaviour. I think to get into making this about, you know, oh, it's two governments, why can't they just get along? I think, you know, that's really, you know, it's disingenuous, I think, to frame it in that way. So I take my cue from the position of Scottish Labour, how we voted in December, how we've conducted ourselves throughout the scrutiny of the legislation. I don't think Keir Starmer can comment with the same degree of insight as us, because he didn't sit on the committee, he didn't sit in our chamber, he didn't have a vote, and he didn't follow the evidence in the way that we did.